There's many different faces of what you would call a witch. I'm going to call it a mage, okay? And let's go into it. 23 different faces of it. Somebody who's connected to the earth and deals with herbs and works with the elements. That is number one. Number two, somebody deals with natural medicine, connected to the animals and the earth. Actually, when they're connected to the elements, you will find the veil very thin for you and you'll be able to really hear things. Number three is somebody who deals with herbs and loves making potions and really puts their energy into that. And through that, they help people to really stand in their power. Somebody who's really underground and doesn't reveal what they do in private, but they're really magical and they can see and they can hear and they're connected to the Mother Earth. They're connected to themselves in the internal world really deeply. The next is number 6, is the person who's connected to spirit, like animal spirits, and they're even like in nature, connected to nature spirits, so they can hear the spirits talking and communicating through their own, hearing and seeing and feeling. Somebody, next one is the one person who's dealing with fire, loves I'm very fiery. Fire connected to the fire element and really has a fiery spirit. And when they make potions, they're fiery. They make spells, they're fiery, and they have a really potent power. Number 7 is the person who's connected and just does divination. They might do runes, and they might do cards, and they might do bones. They do everything divination. They might use the Ouija board as well. Really connected to the divination tool of this craft, and really they know everything. They can hear, see, touch, taste. 8 is somebody who's connected to the sun and really needs to get sun on their skin to really feel that connection and that connection to a higher realm. And the sun is where they get their power from. Number 9, they're connected to chaotic weather. They love the storm and the wind on their face, and they're really connected to their craft through the storm and through the weather that's chaotic, not just normal day, really chaotic, and the sea, and they even love the smell of the sea, and smell does something to their soul. And number 10 is the person who can feel like an outcast and really is here to challenge the status quo, and they claim who they are, they own it, they be it in the world, and they're really here to push the boundaries and to really be in your face with their craft, but they have strong, potent magic. The next one is the one person who works with the phases of the moon. The moon is their guidance, and they're connected to the moon at a deep level, soul level, and they do their magic through the moon. They put their spells in the moon, the sun, the moon at night. They really work with the phases of the moon. The next one is a person who's really connected to crystals. They can feel the vibration. They really need crystals to really, bring their gifts to life. And through those crystals, they do a lot of healing and really help people at a deep level. Ancestral mage. This is somebody who's really has it in their bloodline. It's been sent down. They have an oral tradition where they know magic that's not in any book, that is through an oral tradition handed down. So this person really believes in their bloodline, believes that's important. Saying that, I want to just put a thing there that it doesn't mean you can't be a mage, a spiritual seer if you haven't got a bloodline. The next one, he deals with the night sky and the stars. And they feel really alive looking at the stars. It brings something alive in them. They feel that aliveness, and they do their magic under the stars and under the moon. It's got to be like dark, and they feel that mystery of the darkness. And looking into the void is where they find their power, and their most potent magic will be cast. The next one is the person who deals in chaos. They actually love chaos. So you might, when you know someone like this, you may notice that their life has been very chaotic. My life has been very chaotic. And they actually find that chaos is the birthing place of their creativity, the birthing place of new ideas, the birthing place of doing spell work. And they actually deal with chaos like amazingly compared to other people. A major life event can happen, and they just walk through it, and other people are like, how do they overcome that? That is somebody who works with chaos in their magic. Then we have someone who really deals with ceremony and rituals and really loves the ritual part of magic. And they set up the whole thing. They have beautiful music maybe. And they really appreciate the ritual. They might read ancient texts in that ceremony. They are somebody so connected to the ritual part of magic. But that is where their power is and where the most potent magic will come alive. Urban person, somebody who really doesn't live in like what you call like a place where they can connect to nature. They're actually living in a city, but they actually manage to deal with that and have innovative ways to really embrace their craft and really pass it on to others. So that's where they find their potent magic. We have an eclectic person who really brings lots of different of these in and even creates their own practices because they've done it through experience, and bring lots of different things into their own practice and create a new practice. And it doesn't have to look like somebody else who's eclectic either. It's all, it's all like as they walk the journey, and they just pull things from other things and they create their own way of practicing. It's where their magic is through experiment and trial and test and error. And that is an eclectic person. So have a beautiful day. I love you.